Hi everyone! In this video, I will show you how I add the lessons onto his planner by using the Abeka manual. So this is the planner that I use for my son. It's 2020 to the year 2021. So Abeka has the lessons already prepared, and what we do is we do one lesson per day. So right now my son is working, he'll be working on lesson 21 through 25 for this upcoming week. Abeka has a list of an abbreviation key on page T5. I don't know if you can see that page T5. And so I just use the abbreviations that they already have here, the abbreviation key, and I used it in his planner. When I am putting his lessons into his planner for the week, I try to put the abbreviations so that it doesn't look like it's too much work for him to do in one day. So I'm going to be working on July 27th through July 31st, which is this coming week. He's become familiar with abbreviations, so I don't have to write the abbreviation key on the top of his page, because he knows abbreviations by now. So let's get started. So this week we're going to be working on lesson 21. From lesson 21 to, oh sorry, that looks a little blurry. We're working on lesson 21. Okay, that's lesson 21. Starts there. And it continues here. Okay. To the next page. Oops. And then it finishes here. And then lesson 22 starts here. And then we'll take it from there up to lesson 21, lesson 23, and continue from there. Now, whenever he finishes watching a video or does an assignment, he marks it with a check mark, or I can mark it also. If I've watched him do his assignments, I can mark it off as well. But I try to tell him that he can mark it, especially if he's watched the videos. That way he can keep track of what he has left to get done for the day. We start with here, so Bible. So this section has to do with what's going to be done during the videos as he watches the video. And in the videos are there's a teacher that is teaching the lesson for the day. So this area, this section here, procedure, is what assignment will he be working on? What do I need to have ready for him to be able to complete the assignments for that lesson, for that subject. PL is phonics and language. So the video he's going to be watching. Seat work. Now I skipped the AM reading circle video and the PM reading circle video because I want him to be able to read to me when I come home. I want to be able to be present when he's reading, and because it's different than the other assignments. For example, for writing, he'll be working on page 21. So he'll just complete that, and then when I come home from work, I can check his work and see how well he did on his writing assignment. But for reading, I can't verify his reading unless I am present. So I skip those two for so that I can be present when he does his reading assignments. Arithmetic. Now I go back and I make sure that anything that I skipped, I make sure I still write it. Okay, so all of these that I write on the top are the videos that he's going to be watching, and then down here is all the work that he will need to complete for the day. So lesson 21 work, and okay, we'll start here. And now seat work is actually on a different section of the book. It's towards the back, so I'll have to flip to the back of the book to write his seat work assignments. So his lesson 21 seat work is over here and continues up here. Okay, so it'll be arithmetic, page 41, phonics and language, page 42, writing tablet, copy spelling list 4, read a book, writing tablet, copy, circle the digit in the hundreds place, underline the digit in the ones place, writing tablet, copy and write the greater than or less than sign, copy and write the sums and differences, draw a picture of a tree with its leaves falling. So everything that says writing tablet on it, I have him complete that work in his writing tablet book. Pictures that are assigned for the day, I'll just have him draw those on a notebook. Teacher's choice, read a book and write 2 sentences about the character traits learned. Okay, and then this is a seat work for lesson 22, lesson 23, lesson 24, lesson 25, and it continues on to the next page. Okay. Now, once I have finished writing all his assignments for his seat work, then I move on to the next thing on the lesson plan, which after seat work is reading. So my son is actually, he is in a owls group, which is a little bit more advanced than the frogs and ducks. So these are the pages that he'll be reading. So it says have students read the words displayed. So I have to display these words. I'll write them on a whiteboard and have him read the words aloud. And then read orally, check comprehension. Okay. So that'll be his reading assignment with me. Then is writing. So during his writing video, he'll be working on Writing with Phonics, page 21. So this is what he'll need, so I need to have it ready for him. And CFF are the flashcards, the cursive flashcards, so I need to have them available for him so he can see the cursive formation for the letters J and P. So I have written his work up to spelling. He has to write the spelling list on writing paper, on writing tablet paper. Next video is PM reading. So I look for the owls one. Okay. So for his PM reading, he is owls, so he will be reading over here. So have students read orally, check comprehension, QA, pages 7 through 10. Okay. And then this symbol means homework, so he'll be reading from his book on pages 11 to 14. So I've reached the last video assigned, which is the activity time video. And I've written the assignment he'll be doing, which is Our America, page 49. So I go back to my reading videos and I write what he will be reading with me, which is Quest of Adventures. So I'll have that book ready for him. And then pages 7 through 10. And then for homework, And now I've completed one day of lesson planning. Now in this lesson there was no test assigned, but for lesson 22 there will be, and for lesson 23 there will be a test as well. So when I prepare his lessons when I prepare his day for lesson 22, I'll write everything in blue, and the writing video and the writing test, I will write it in pink so that he knows that that is something he needs to do when I am home, so when I come home from work. Okay, so I'll get started on lesson 22. Okay, so I have completed lesson 22. I've written out which videos he'll be watching. I wrote it all on the top. He will be having a writing test, so I wrote that one in pink. I wrote out all the work he'll be doing according to what is written on the lesson plan, and the seat work was copied from the seat work section in the back of the book so that he knows which is his seat work that he needs to work on. I've highlighted the words that I need him to read aloud to me, so these will be his words for lesson 22. You can see that. Either, remembered, and silent. And then he'll be reading Quest for Adventure, pages 11 through 18. And then for his PM reading, he'll be reading Handbook for Reading, pages 88 to 95. His homework will be Quest for Adventure, pages 19 to 21. So I've written those out here, and then the writing test, I wrote it in pink so that he can take the test when I'm present. Okay, so the top part is the videos, bottom part is the work. Okay, moving on to lesson 23. So I've completed his planner for the week, and this is what it looks like. And so one thing I didn't mention earlier, I did mention that the first 2 lines of every day are the videos that he will be watching, and the other lines for each day are the work that he will be working on. But one thing I didn't mention is pretty much every subject is a different book for the most part. So like PL is phonics and language, so that's one book. 8R is arithmetic, that's a different book. SP is spelling, and that's a different book. Writing tablet, that's a different book. Writing with phonics, which is WP, that is also a separate book. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask questions, leave comments, and I'll try to answer those questions in the best way I can. Okay, thank you. Have a blessed day.